That's our top focus this hour. The probe has intensified into NEET paper leak case. CBI started its investigation into Bihar, Gujarat and also Jharkhand, where they suspect the papers could have been leaked. The opposition has urged the centre to abolish the NEET examination and do justice to these students. I'm going to take you through all the details in the NEET controversy as we decode it. Have a listen.
Slogans and chants ran through the Lok Sabha as Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan took oath as MP. The exam mess is a big political flashpoint in Parliament, with the opposition demanding answers on NEET and other admission tests.
दुनिया के सबसे तरक्की के रास्ते पे ले जाने की बात कर रहे हो, वहाँ पेपर लीक हो रहा हो। आप पेपर लीक जानबूझकर करा रहे हो जिससे नौजवानों को नौकरी और उनका आरक्षण उनको न मिल जाए। पुराना इतिहास उठा करके देखिए, बीजेपी की सरकारों में कई बार पेपर लीक हुए हैं।
Outside the parliament, the student wing of the Congress, the NSUI, took to the streets.
देखिए, हमारी मांग पहले थी, अब हमारी मांग है कि पूरा एनटीए का सिस्टम भ्रष्ट है। जिस तरीके से नीट पीजी का भी एग्जाम उन्होंने पोस्टपोन करा, वो भी लीक हो गया। तो इमीडिएटली एनटीए को बैन करें और साथ के साथ नीट का एग्जाम दोबारा कराया जाए।
The NEET paper leak probe has now been handed over to the CBI.
The government has also formed a high-level committee. This committee will provide recommendations in two ways. One is the restructuring of NTA and its functioning, and then the entire gamut of the processes involved in the conduct of the examination.
CBI teams are in Bihar and Gujarat, where multiple arrests have been made.
CBI team reached Patna today and took a lay down of the entire investigation from the Bihar's Economic Offence Unit, which did a 31-day investigation into the matter after Patna Police's Shastri Nagar Police Station filed a case on the day of the exam.
The role of the state's Oasis school in Hazaribagh is under scrutiny. According to the investigation agency, the paper may have leaked through this institute.
OU officials, they observed that there was evidence of tampering right from here, and it was very minute, and it was again pasted by glue that common people can never understand. Those things could be done only by highly skilled professors.
Sources tell India Today that the government still believes that NEET paper leak is a localized problem and not a widespread issue, and that the coaching centres fan the controversy and provoke the students to protest. The centre also thinks that the grace marks awarded to over 1,500 students was unnecessary. With the future of lack of students in limbo, the Education Ministry needs to act tough and act fast.
The opposition parties also together are now seeking the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. They want the central government to now take full responsibility and accountability for the entire NEET paper leak controversy. With camera person Deepak Bish, this is Aishwarya Paliwal reporting for India Today.
All right, let's try and understand really how this issue can be resolved. Is there scope for it? So far, the students of NEET who have already appeared for the examinations don't have faith in the NTA any longer. They want a complete rehaul. Though the government says a retest will not be necessary because the paper leak is only a local problem. Can this really be a local problem in a digital age like this? Tuhin Sena, national spokesperson of the BJP, joining us. We also have Dr. Shaba Mohammed, national spokesperson of the Congress Party. Jitin Chawla, career counsellor, joining us. Nidhi Saini and Ashish Pandey, both NEET aspirants. I'm going to cut to Tuhin straight first. Tuhin, fantastic investigation that's been carried out by the Bihar police. But they've made it quite clear now that the NEET paper has indeed been leaked. And it's leaked not just in Bihar, also in Jharkhand, the suspicion also in Gujarat. So how can the government really call this an isolated, localized issue?
Well, good evening, Nabila. You know, the Modi government, which has executed the transformative national education policy, remains firm in its commitment to clean up the entire educational system. And therefore, some very firm and decisive moves have been initiated in the last over the last weekend, which includes the replacement of the NTA Director General, which includes the complete, a high-powered committee which would look into the possibility of overhauling the complete NTA, besides the CBI investigation and, the notification of the Unfair Means Prevention Act. Fact is, when you talk about the leakages in Bihar and Jharkhand, there seems to be a very strong RJD imprint. The person who's being investigated, the personal secretary of Tejasvi Yadav, the person who is one of the key accused, Sikandar Yaduvendra, all of these people have very close, association with the Tejasvi Yadav and Lalu Yadav's family. And the fact is that when Priyanka Gandhi last 2 weeks ago, she tweeted the video of Ayushi Patel, she also needs to answer, was she privy in any way of the involvement of RJD, and was that an attempt to deflect attention from the key accused? So, where the government is concerned, honestly, these leakages, in as embarrassing they are, unfortunately have taken place across states. They have taken place in central exams. In the last 5 years, data has been published in a leading newspaper today. Rajasthan reported under Ashok Gehlot had reported as many of 7 big paper leaks. UP had,
Tuhin, I hope you understand what you're saying is that it's a common affair. That's more or less what you're trying to indicate, that a paper leak is a very common affair and that we've got to make peace with it.
There is no scope for politics over here. The government is committed to cleaning it up. I think the opposition also needs to question the RJD. The opposition also needs to question, its own stand in the past, because we've seen how Samajwadi Party had scrapped the Anti-Copying Act in 2013, which we had brought into 1992.
What I do know is that this is not the first time that NEET students are crying foul. In 2018 too, there was a cry that they wanted a re-examination because they believed the papers were leaked. In 2022, a similar hashtag, ReNeet, popped up on social media claiming the same, that they don't have faith in the NTA and that paper was leaked. There were multiple assurances given by the NTA and the government. You were in power. The BJP has been in power. Under your watch, under the Education Minister's watch, NEET paper allegedly has been leaked over and over again. So is there an answer and a response to all the years that have gone by where students believe that they were not given their due right to transparent and free process of writing the NEET examination? There's that much money and time involved in it?
Wherever there has been proven leakages, wherever there has been proven leakages, obviously a re-exam has taken place. Unfortunately, the point, like I was mentioning, is that there seems to be an education mafia which existed at one point of time, which still exists due to support of certain political parties. We are not getting into that politics because we are determined, for a conclusive and decisive cleanup act. The series of measures initiated last weekend spell out our commitment, which includes the new, Anti-Copying Act, which includes the CBI investigation, which includes, this is a serious matter. This is a sensitive matter.
Now
and
the government, we believe, is blaming the coaching centers, saying the coaching centers are being blamed. The government says that it could be at least sources tell us within the government that the coaching centers could be instigating the students. What makes you say that?
Well, Nabila, in as much as, one should not get into the blame game over here, are you not privy to the fact that even yesterday, the CBI team was attacked in Bihar, possibly, by the supporters of the same party, which is behind it? The six people who have been arrested from Deoghar, these are not confirmed reports, but there was one report of, again, the place where they were hiding belonged to a certain political party. So we are not making these statements out of the blue. But yes, this is going to be a conclusive and decisive cleanup act, which has already started with the strong measures which we initiated over the weekend.
So why couldn't it start with completely quashing the current examination that was given and maybe allowing all students to attempt at a re-examination? I'll come to that. I know it's for you it's a much larger issue. It's for the Education Minister to decide and collectively the government to take a call on this. But Tuhin, hold on for a moment. Jitin Chawla wants to come in on that, the career counsellor. Jitin, there are fingers pointed at counselling coaching centres that they could be instigating students to come out and protest, maybe to make a quick buck out of this controversy.
So I would just go by, I have been going to various shows and we speak to a lot of students also. So one major issue is, the government talks about digital India, digitization. So why automation has not been used to conduct a large-scale exam? China does similar exams, which are almost like they have a national exam, which is almost 100 times the size of the exam which is done in India. And earlier, even while looking at government officials or even the ministers speaking, I mean, they have been saying that it's a big exam. And today, some other deflection has been passed. But how many people from the government side have been caught earlier? And this has been happening on a regular basis. Students would come. I know people in coaching industry also who would say that every year students would be approached, parents would be sent WhatsApp messages that you pay so much and so much, and the paper would be with you. Which is not only for NEET. See, somehow NEET came up and the media took it up, but it is there for other exams also. And for the same reason, UGC NET was cancelled. For the same reason, PG is being cancelled. So isn't it a complete breakdown of the entire process? I don't know what is happening. It's a big government body.
And I think the NTA has taken cognizance. The NTA has taken cognizance, and they have, in a way, admitted.
Why academicians have not been involved? I don't see any major academicians as a part of the process. There are everything right from the way when you build up a building, you make the base strong. So somewhere there have been fallouts, somewhere things have not been followed, and students today are also talking about. So I have students in 11th class who are saying, "Sir, should I even consider MBBS in India? Why?"
Yeah, because, of course, now it's raised a lot of doubts on whether students should pursue a stream like this. I remember just last evening when I carried out a discussion with a bunch of NEET aspirants, they say this is nothing short of terrorism, allowing students to take up the stream of medicine without actually having to give a legitimate examination like this. Basically, them cheating on the part of students and this kind of malpractice, indulging in that, and then getting into stream of medicine. What do we expect? What kind of quality doctors do we expect in the future? But Dr. Shama Mohammed, who's the Congress and the India Bloc collectively have been fiercely protesting right outside the parliament today as well. We saw the opposition booing Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister, while taking oath. What are your demands?
Yeah, first, I was listening to Tuhin. The way Tuhin was talking is we have asked to stop the investigation. They are at power at center. They are in power also in Bihar. Who has asked you to stop? Even I've heard Tejasvi saying, "Janch karo, investigate." Nobody is stopping. He's just deflecting from the real cause. Why don't you go and investigate and arrest these people? Now, let's look at the events. May 4th, when these guys were memorizing, who got the papers, Jharkhand police calls up Bihar police and gives them a tip-off saying the paper is leaked. They've got the tip-off, immediately notify whoever, whether it's NTA or the education ministry, that there has been a leak. I fail to understand why did they not cancel the exam. This NTA, which runs the UGC exams, that has been cancelled. NEET PG exams have been cancelled. So why not this particular exam? They could have done it. Number two, PK Joshi, who's the chairperson of this NTA, is still there. He's busy interviewing vice chancellors, many other people. Why is he not asked to resign? Number three, we see that it is not just there. It is all over. Like you mentioned when you were saying Gujarat, Bihar, Jharkhand, all these places, it's widespread. This cheating and there is impersonation. So the question today arises is that why don't you cancel these exams and take very stringent action? I believe Dharmendra Pradhan has to resign. Who is accountable? In this government, there's nobody accountable. They are saying that those students who had grace marks, we will give them re-examination. Why? Why not re-examination everywhere? Because there is mass cheating. It's not one state. It is not just Bihar. And when we are asking, why don't you have a re-examination? I don't understand why the Bharatiya Janata Party is stubborn and say, look what RJD is doing. Look what investigate. Have we stopped you from investigating? Why are you not investigating? Get the culprits to hook. They keep pointing fingers at others. But let me tell you, one of the biggest scams is Vyapa. More than 40 people murdered, not dead. They didn't fall flat dead. They were murdered. Why did they not? Who's the culprit in that? There's no accountability. We have an agriculture minister whose name was their former chief minister of Madhya Pradesh. He's walking around freely. So there has been no convictions after 2014, no investigations. our demand today is that this exam has to be cancelled. You can't just say few students here. You've got enough today. The scale at which it has gone, they have got in Jharkhand and Bihar, they've got the solver gang. They've got the answer paper one day before. The solver gang had got the answers, all the answers. So there are more clues coming out from Bihar, from the economic offense wing.
Shama, but at the same time, India Today has carried out an investigation, and that report is going to be relayed for our viewers and for you to watch at 8 p.m. Do watch out. This is a deep-rooted problem. It's not just erupted in the last 5 years or 6 years. It possibly has gone into decades. That scam like this has been happening, where every level of security has been broken. In fact, we hear that the NEET examination papers that comes all the way from the NTA office to the centers itself, during the journey itself, the handlers have managed to crack open it, leak the papers and seal it back. So it's not foolproof,
Nabila,
and it's not like as if the NTA has been following the same old system that's been going on for decades.
Nabila, technologically, we have gone ahead from the last 10 years or whatever. Isn't it?
Absolutely.
So
It's
the
onus on the BJP government to have
they have to
bettered
do
it.
something.
Sure.
We can't every time go to the past. We are asking for investigation on anybody. You're saying RJD is involved. You're saying this one's investigate. We are not opposing any investigation. We want everybody investigated. We want our youth. I'm a doctor. I know we deal with lives of people. You can't have dimwits becoming doctors. We can't do this to our people, and we can't do this to our youth and our students who want to be doctors. They work hours and hours, years to clear this exam. They work very hard. So why don't they...
Shama, if I could bring in the NEET aspirant herself...
And arrest people, put them behind bars for 10 years. That's the punishment according to the bill, which they got in this year, 2024, and 1 crore fine and 10 years imprisonment. Do it. Show it for the first time that we'll convict people, we'll put them behind bars, and we will do a re-examination. That is the
what we know is that 8 people have been arrested. The CBI as well as the Economic Offences Unit in Bihar have done a fabulous job in uncovering the scam. In fact, they believe the paper has been leaked in Bihar, in Jharkhand, and suspicion is also in Gujarat. So they've done a fabulous job in exposing the leak. But the question here is, where did the leak erupt? I mean, the fact that the NTA itself is said, and what we hear is the NTA sources third parties to actually carry out these examinations. And one can only trust a third party to handle it in a foolproof manner. This is what we see. A third party has been roped in to carry out these examinations. And why isn't there checks on these parties? Who are those handlers? Well, it's a deep-rooted network, and it will take time for the CBI to crack it. But for the moment, what's the immediate solution that can be provided to the lakhs of aggrieved students? Nandini Saini, you want to jump in on that? Please give us your take on what do you want, what do you expect from the government for now?
Ma'am, I don't expect anything from the government. I expect only things from Supreme Court. The reason being, I want to re-NEET for all. Because even if you conduct it for some centers, it is not going to satisfy everyone. The reason I say that I do not believe in the government anymore is because we had been saying the same thing for NTA, that tell us why did you open the registration window in April for 2 days? Why were grace marks given? They took so much time in just to address those answers. So I don't have any faith in the government themselves, and also the opposition as well, because everyone is just raising the questions, but nobody's actually doing the legal work. Nobody's filing the PILs or doing for the students. Everybody's saying that we are with you, but nobody's taking action for being with the students. It's only the students themselves.
So your application before the Supreme Court, what is your argument?
My argument is that everything that the hearing is, whatever it is, whatever will be done on the 8th of July, I believe that the judgment should be passed a bit earlier because we have been waiting for a long time. I believe that re-NEET might come as a possible solution. And even if that needs to come a bit early, because preparation time needs to be given to students so that they can prepare well. Because 2 years of syllabus for 4 weeks.
So you want a re-examination?
Yes, ma'am. I want a re-examination because that
as basic as that. Ashish Pandey, is that also what you're looking at?
Yes, ma'am. I also support Nandini because NTA is telling lies and lies again and again. Because NTA said that they are conducting re-NEET in 4 states, but they conducted re-NEET in Manipur. That was not mentioned by NTA. So it can be seen that they're telling lies again and again. So,
Ashish, would you want to tell us the kind of money and time you've spent on writing this examination and the ambitions, aspirations you have? I want to know the money you've spent. We know that it's lakhs of rupees to get into any of these colleges. Medical colleges, imagine there are barely 600 medical colleges in the country, out of which 320 are private and 380 are government-run medical institutions, and they pay up to 1 crore rupees in private institutions to get a seat. So that kind of money being spent into that stream, and here you don't, the entrance test itself, right from the word go, is flawed. Ashish, what's the money and time you've spent?
Ma'am, I have taken a drop of 1 year, and I was a student at a very premium coaching institute. So I have spend almost 1.5 lakhs in my coaching fees. So how will I recover it if I does not get admission in any government college? Because I deserve according to marks that I have got.
But how sure are you to recover it anyway? Even if the leak didn't happen, we're looking at 24 lakh students vying for 1 lakh seats, medical seats. So that's roughly about 48 students for 1 seat.
Ma'am, I want to correct you. Government seats are only 40,000. So, and other seats are private.
I'm of course including private and government collectively about 1,10,000 odd seats. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So, aspirant preparing for NEET always aspire to get a government college.
Yeah.
So if this happens,
so you want a re-examination? Let me quickly, as I'm short on time, I'm going to bring in Jitin Chawla. Jitin, the coaching centers are probably making money over this controversy. Do you want to clarify? If there is a NEET re-examination that will be announced, how the coaching center is going to support the students at this point? Will there be any extra money that will be demanded?
So it depends. I mean, some coaching institutes, they keep on telling students that, hey, even if, in some exams, government exams, they would not limit them on time. And some might, that is one. But, the larger issue is that it's again, everything will again be in a limbo for the next 1 or 2 months and with little trust. So how does the government intend to build up that trust? One, even today the exam happened. Out of 1563 students who were given grace marks, only 813 students took the exam. So the rest of the people didn't even come for the exam. So that also showcases that probably they had not even prepared so well that they would come for a retest, So there is some, why would such a large number, almost 50% of students didn't come for the exam. So that is one.
Well,
and there might be students who have prepared for like 3 years, 4 years, and a lot of people are very stressed. I have a student who's got 670, not sure if he'll get an appropriate college.
Right.
I have a student who's got 720.
Of course, students
who knows
are stressed.
that he may not get in AIIMS, which is the topmost institution.
No, but
So
that
all those
uncertainty is
questions are
either way. Either way, even if the paper leak had not happened, or if there wasn't a controversy of such nature, there's still that kind of fierce competition when it comes to the medical stream in India. But the least that you can expect is for the NTA to carry out a free, transparent and a secure process of examination, because there's that kind of competition and money, time involved in it. And it's a profession that is sacred. You've got to have the best doctors that we want to churn out for this country. They're respected all over the globe. Indian doctors are precious. Let's just hope the NTA, the government at this point, looks into this very closely. The demand is for a re-examination. The question is, will the government buckle? Thanks very much, our panelists, for joining us. Do stay tuned. Thanks, Shama. Thanks, Tuhin. Do stay tuned on the other side. 8 p.m. You have Gaurav Sawant bringing you the special investigation on the NEET controversy as we decode it on the root cause of this problem. Stay with us.